waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in and shaping up and checking out of the prison bus. 'Cause this is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
Yo, friend, welcome back to another episode of Tech Tuesdays. Here at Left Coast, we're all about overcoming our excuses and our challenges and just going out and making stories with the tools we have available. But we like to pause every once in a while and look at some of the gear and the tech that actually makes the telling of our stories possible. Before I get too much deeper in this video though, I've got to say, we've kind of got a milestone coming up at Left Coast. And because of that, I wanted to do just a celebratory Q&A of sorts. So if you've got questions on the last 3 years of me creating on YouTube, drop those in the comments down below, and I'm gonna be doing a Q&A video tomorrow addressing this stuff. So please send me your comments. I'd love to hear from you. So the interface we're looking at today is the Rode Ai-1. And I've been a Rode customer for about a decade now. Yes, it's been that long. My first mic from them was an on-camera mic, the Rode video mic, and I've owned dozens of their products since. And for me as a filmmaker, I just really appreciate the tools they make because I've found they kind of just work. They feel very approachable for the common filmmaker. And when the folks over at Rode found out that I was using a Zoom H4n as my audio interface, they wouldn't have it. And so they sent me out this Ai-1 so I could test it and share my experience with you. And that's what I hope to do here today. Just common filmmaker's perspective on how I've been using this setup. The unit's a lot heavier than I was expecting. It's this really solid metal build. So I'm encouraged to think that this is both small enough to take with me if I want to do XLR recordings into my laptop on the road, but it's also going to be able to withstand some abuse over time. What this interface allows you to do is just use any XLR mic with your computer. You can just plug your microphone straight in, connect the USB, and you can use your mic straight away without any plugins in any recording software and Skype calls and live streaming stuff, or just recording directly into your editing software for voiceovers. That's how I've been using this setup mostly. This is the Rode NT1. It's a large diaphragm condenser mic with a built-in pop filter, a nice shock mount. I've got it mounted on their PSA-1 boom arm, so I can just leave it on the corner of my desk and basically move it anywhere. But what I like about this microphone particularly, they sell this whole thing as a combo kit where you can save about $100, I believe, and they will be selling this as a standalone unit. And the price of this is actually very competitive with the other XLR interfaces that are out there. And the build quality from what I've been able to see versus some of the other ones that are at this price point is far superior. But this microphone right here, what I like about it is it makes it very easy to get warm, crispy vocals. Yeah, so this is what the microphone sounds like with no processing, no effects, no EQ, no nothing. Just straight recorded into Final Cut Pro 10. And it sounds great, which is what I love about this. So as I've been editing my videos lately, I'll just be editing along. I'll know I need a little voiceover piece to help drive along the story or whatever thing I'm explaining. So I'll pull over the mic, record a little bit for that section of the video, because in most editing software, it's got just a voiceover recording function built right in. So you can just record tracks straight onto your timeline. I'll fiddle with it, edit with it. If I want to redo it, I'll just quickly redo it. Just keep moving along. It's been really great for me. And Rode does have some other simpler mic options for going straight into a computer. They've got a USB version of this mic right here. That's a great option for a lot of people. They just want a very simple setup and just want to do one thing, which is plug in a mic and record a vocal track. So what makes this stand out from just a USB mic you can plug straight in is you've got hard volume control knobs right next to you. You've got your volume knob for your headphone monitoring. You can also give phantom power to any XLR microphone you own. So it's not just limited to one type of setup. You can plug in different mics for different purposes and reasons. You could record guitars straight through it. And it's just more versatile in the sense of what you can capture with it. So yeah, that's one of the things I really love is it's got the volume knob right here for my headphones, and I can just plug my headphones in right there and adjust my volume while editing in my software. It's really convenient. And a great thing about this interface is they did not cheap out on the preamps. These are really great sounding preamps. When I have the mic plugged in, I'm hardly getting any hiss or noise, especially as I boost through the gain. All in all, Rhodes really knocked this one out of the park. The only thing that they could add to something like this is more inputs, but then again, that would make it less simple and clean. So I'm sure sometime in the future, they'll be making an Ai-2 with 2 inputs or something like that. But it's very neat having my favorite microphone manufacturer actually make an interface to help keep my whole setup clean and working together and just sounding great. Because again, guys, I don't know tons about mastering the sound, but a lot of you have noticed that the sound in my voiceovers has been great. And this has been a setup that I'm using for live streams, and people are like, wow, it sounds great. I'm like, I know. In this room, I don't have it set up for optimal sound recording. It's just blank walls, basically. But when I use this setup, it makes my room sound like it's more set up for audio recording than it actually is. I've never tried to record a song into my computer before, and I was pretty in over my head. So I invited over my buddy, Jameson from Teen Days. He's an excellent musician. He's got some wonderfully beautiful music that you should check out on Spotify. But anyhow, Jameson came over, and I just wanted him to help me make sure that I wasn't doing anything terribly wrong with some of the presets that I had applied.
Radioactive, radioactive.
Turn off everything. This is just a straight dry.
Then checking out of the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. To ash and dust.
It's almost like no
I wipe my brow, I sweat
room
my
noise.
rust. I'm breaking
Yeah,
in,
like,
shaping
it's not
up.
like-
Then
When I hear that, I'm not like, oh, that person was definitely in a room.
But basically, he just kind of poked through and showed that, hey, it sounds pretty all right. So it was comforting to get Jameson's inspection on the recording file that I did, and also just help tweak some of the settings on compression and kind of things like that, and just really get the best recording out of the situation in my limited lacked experience. But maybe that's a testament to this. If you liked the kind of little song that I put together at the beginning, I mean, I don't make songs, but I was able to make that. So that's a bit of a testament to this straightforward setup. At the end of several weeks of using it, it gets a double thumbs up for me. I'm happy with it. It's clean, it's functional, fits in my workspace, and it helps me make more things, which ultimately I'm pretty happy about. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you've got any questions down below. I'll catch you in the next one. And just remember, guys, life's better when you make stuff.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's actually weird listening to this and being like, it sounds like Matt.